Got drinks, got smoke, got weed, got all the girls, got everything we need. And I see them all, but who brought the fat girl? Drink another, smoke another, get retarded. I know this where the party is, so get this bitch started. And if you want some liquor, girl, you can go and lick a girl. Get in it, pop till like 6 in the morning. Come break it down.
How do you guys feel about the day?
Great. Woke up great.
It's a lot better, right?
Yeah.
I feel like I was telling Beto that like by the end of the day, I'm like, you already dealt with a bunch of people.
Yeah.
You're already frustrated. Okay, it's already going, so let's plug it in. What's up, little Dan?
What's up? What's up?
What are you doing?
What's going on?
It's getting back into school. I had a pretty tough week, not shitty week, but just tough. I was really confused a lot of the week. I was like, it took me back to high school. Every time I would show up to high school, and the reason why I didn't want to go to high school is because I fucking felt confused. I didn't know what the hell was going on. So usually it takes me a bit to it takes me like a good 2-3 weeks, and I'm like, okay, kind of get the rhythm of every class. But I think I was fucking showing up 40-50 minutes late to the statistics class, and it fucked me up bad because I was like, what the fuck is this guy talking about? I thought I had seen 6:40 on the 6:40 p.m., but it was at 6. So I was like, fuck.
40 minutes late? Yeah, bro.
Yeah,
first
dude.
Fire right there. That's Jesus. I'm surprised he didn't drop
But
the
the worst part is that he was like he was throwing shade at me, and I was like, whoa, who the hell is this guy talking to? I fucking came in at 5 minutes late, 1 minute late, whatever. And I was like, fuck, all right, I'm gonna have to show up 15 minutes early now.
Yeah, but he thought he was in 5 minutes late.
I was like, damn.
Jesus.
I was like,
that's a bit much there, bro.
Yeah. But the party foul, whatever. I'm gonna have to get back into it. Thank God we have there's this cool shit that they have now where it's like you have an embedded tutor in the class. So if it's like a hard class, they pay someone to go there and they sit through the class so they know exactly what you heard, which is fucking crazy to me. Yeah.
Damn.
I was like, fuck yeah, dude.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
So class, man.
Dude, I know. They're fucking making it to where like if you fail, it's because you just didn't want to pull up, or you got your kids or whatever, man. You gotta really try to fail right now. Especially I think it's just college. I'm pretty sure it gets way harder in once you're at a university, because they're like they don't give a damn, dude.
Yeah,
they're like if you made it this far, man, there must be some good in your brain. So
you gotta have some type of discipline.
Yeah. So that was good. And then it was my birthday. I went to go
happy birthday,
to San
Daniel.
Diego.
Happy birthday.
Thank you. How old are you? 27?
26. It was
26. Shit, I missed it by a year.
I was like, it was like, I think every birthday's filled with existential dread sometimes. So I have to like fucking kind of snap myself out of it, because I'm like, fuck, another reminder that time is passing. But I kind of had to switch it up, and I'm like, all right, dude, it's good, man. You escape the being young. Sometimes being young can be a curse.
Yeah, I think the older you get, the better. I mean, I don't want to say the better it gets physically, because your body fucking sucks, but you get like mentally, So
you gotta keep it in tune, bro.
I think mentally you get better. You start realizing a lot of bullshit that you.
I'm sure a heartbreak is different, or like something like losing a job or something is a lot tougher when you're younger, or like older. You kind of know how to deal with it, a lot more.
Yeah, because you've been through it so much that you already.
Yeah.
I don't want to say you're cold, but especially with relationships, like I think it's not the same. Like when you get to your first relationships, it really hurts you and it really affects you. But when you get older, you realize that, in a way, it's better for you that it didn't work out. It's everything happens for a reason.
Yeah.
So what'd you do for your birthday?
Went to Balboa. I went to Balboa, and then went to Balboa Park. Went to a Comic-Con museum, and I was like, dude, I'm pretty stoned. And then went into the museum, and I was like, you know what, dude, it's fucking hot, man. I'm fucking hot, dude. I was like, I'm gonna go check into the hotel, whatever, chilled right there. And then we went back out, went to go eat, and then literally just chill because I was like, man, I've been going back and forth, so I didn't really want to be on a schedule. Like, I didn't want to break myself over a schedule, so it's like, cool. I just kind of chill. Went to go eat some good food. Um, then we went to karaoke at night, which was really cool. I really like to sing, so that was
Okay, a
good.
little karaoke.
And
What
then
song did you sing?
yeah, it was Inspector. I sang Inspector, and then I sang fucking
Inspector. Which one's that one?
Latin hits or what? All right.
yeah, the Latin ska
Was it Latin
hits.
night or what?
Yeah, no, I brought the Latin night, baby.
$20 margaritas or
what? Actually, no, it was just some. It was just like a fucking dive bar, you know. Like, those dive bars.
Those are the best.
Yeah. They can never fail. A good birthday, get some good beers right there with some questionable freaks.
Oh, okay.
who are also out on a Tuesday night.
Yeah.
Tuesday, God, who's out on Tuesday?
Who did you see there on a Tuesday night?
I saw A-Rock, your friend, man. We just kicked it right there. I was like, who's in town? Yeah, I was like, who's in town? I hit up E-Rock. I was like, cause I know I had seen him in town, and then so he was like, Doc, come through to the Lamplighter. So we went over there, and we were just chilling, just talking to everybody, man. I was with Enzo, my friend Silas. So we were just chilling, dude, shooting the shit.
Yeah. Whatchamacallit? What
But I was like
there doing on Tuesday? Doesn't he work? Get a job.
Fucking, I don't know, dude. I don't know. That's what I was asking everybody. I was like, it's my birthday today, man. I could come out on a Tuesday night. But I was like, what are you guys doing here?
Absolutely nothing. Singing their hearts out.
A whole lot of nothing. How did it feel hitting 26?
I think it could be a lot, dude. I try not to think about it too much because I'm like I could get into like the times, like I had a lot of anxiety and I was like, fucking, I only got like 40 years left, or like, on all kind of timing. So it could be a bit dreadful. And sometimes I feel like birthdays in itself, or like you want to do something big, or you want to go all out, but I was like, cool. I felt more mature in that sense. I didn't feel like I needed to get thrashed. I had a little bit of fun, but I was like, I have to wake up tomorrow at 10 to check out. So that was good. My thinking is a lot better. I felt way more clear. I don't have to. I'm happier with less, and I'm kind of. It was like a wake up call. Every birthday is a wake up call to make sure that everything that I did that year, I was satisfied. And I was definitely satisfied. I worked my ass off this past year to get out of where I have been, and I'm continuing. So I guess I felt like my goals were different, and obviously dude, to fucking get it while I still can, because we were out in Balboa and it was fucking hot, dude, and we were walking around and I was like, God, bro. I would look at Enzo and look at Silas and they were fucking sweating. Yeah, because it was like with it's where the sun hits, all day, and the sun, they walking around and shit, and I was like, damn, thank God I could still do this and kind of walk around. So I was pretty grateful. And it was like more of an inspiration to keep on doing what I'm doing so that I don't have to get to an old age and then stop doing activities. Because I think that will fucking kill me. That will kill me if I don't take care of myself to the point where I can't do activities anymore. I'll get really sad.
That's why you take care of yourself now. That way, when you get to that age, you're not, struggling as much as people that have hip fractures, they fall or whatnot. So being physical is important.
You say this is the best birthday you've ever had?
No, not best birthday. Well, okay, I got shit fucked up about what is the best birthday and what is not. I got a distorted outlook, So I think the best birthday for me would probably to be out of the country somewhere. That would be a good birthday. But
but I'm talking about your past birthdays. Would this be the best one? From your past birthdays.
Well, there's different eras of birthdays, right? Like when you're a kid, and then when you're a teenager. So I guess it could fall into different categories.
Yeah. Okay. This is the best birthday
as an adult.
Okay, this was the best birthday as an adult on my own, because 2 years ago I had a really good birthday. I went over to Tampa Bay and then I
Ooh,
was hanging out right there. But at the time,
party
I was
time.
already breaking up with my girlfriend, so it was like I
Oh,
felt like she
okay,
just
yeah.
took me out because she had already made the plans and everything. So it was fucking terrible, you know. And then
Yeah.
Shit.
last birthday I was still like kind of getting the mix. So yeah, I think in the past, dude, it was. That's why I say I have a distorted view, because to me it was like fucking good birthday. I take a private jet, dude, to fucking Egypt and I hang out in the fucking
Oh
pyramids and then
shit.
dance for a bit and then leave
Dreaming
and go to
big, huh?
Europe.
That's right.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So yeah,
Sit dance for a bit.
Dance
but
for a bit, huh?
yeah, I have
Doing
everything
that
in line.
Muslim
And
dance or what?
What's your? I see. I tried thinking about this earlier. I was like, what's my best birthday as a kid? I can't really remember. Like the only one I remember really was the one that happened at the house because I got pictures. It was when Antonio was there and all my cousins were there. We're hitting the piñata, and I think I got in a fight with Gina too. I yelled at her in the video because we had like a. I think my mom took like a video camera, like a video, and Gina was
yeah,
doing something. I forgot what it was. You can hear my little.
Trying to boss you around. Or
Yeah,
what?
probably. You can hear my little girl voice in the back, like Gina, stop.
She's being a bully or what?
Yeah,
still
you hear
to
me?
this day.
And you can see her like just run off in the distance.
She's a bully.
But that's what I remember. Do you remember any like birthday as a kid that you're like, fuck, I
Dude,
remember that shit sticks in my head?
dude, it was a fucking when I was in 5th and 6th grade, we had the water slide out front.
Mm.
Do you remember that?
Did you fall out of it or something?
I don't know. I
Somebody
don't
else.
know. And yeah, yeah, I think somebody did.
Oh,
I think it was some party. Yeah.
But I think those were like really really fucking memorable. Oh, I also had one in 7th grade. In 7th grade, I invited a bunch of people over to the house, and Gina made sure to do all the arrangements for it. I remember, and we had
yeah.
hot dogs, dude. And I remember this birthday because I invited a girl. I was like, there was this girl I liked from my class, and then I
Little
gave
mini
her,
crush.
but we didn't talk to before. But I invited her to my birthday, and bitch didn't show up, man.
Damn, no love.
Just that
But
young
I mean, she
heartbreak,
didn't
huh?
talk to me. There was
Damn,
no way.
bro.
There was no like bridge of communication between us. So I don't. But
But still, it's a party, huh?
She's talking about another birthday on Monday, huh?
Free party. If I get invited to a free party, I'm going. I don't care if I
Yeah,
talk to that
hot
right,
dog,
hey,
Mexicali
oh,
hot dog.
dude, I also remember that my mom was all pissed off, dude, because my friend from around the
Nah.
block, his dad came over and ate like fucking 7 hot dogs, dude. And my mom was like,
It's always the neighbors, bro. That was those
Dang.
neighbors. Like,
she was pissed off, dude. He was like, ese hombre descarado. You know?
There's always those people at parties, weddings, and shit that they don't bring nothing, and then they take like fucking food to go and
Hell
shit.
yeah. Hell
Damn,
yeah,
scabbies,
bro.
dude.
there was
I
this,
thought that
this
I thought
one
it was
guy.
funny.
There was this one guy. We were at Ramirez's house one time where he was in Imperial. He lived in Imperial, and then one of his neighbors, I guess, went over and he kept on asking everybody for cigarettes. Like that's when I used when I smoked, when I drank, so I had a pack, and other people had packs and stuff. And every time he would like circle the whole fucking party, and finally we told him, hey, how about you go buy some smokes, bro? And he got all offended. He's like, what do you mean? Like, and then when Luis Martinez, he was singing karaoke. And then he had the mic, right? And he's like, hey, I comprar unos pinches cigarros. Like, loud and shit. It embarrassed him even more. And after a while, he got the hit and he just left, bro.
Oh, I think I was there that day. I think I was there that
Hey,
day.
bro. Oh, and then he wanted to sing Luis Miguel. I guess there's a song Sabor de Mi, and then Luis got on the mic and he's hey, ¿quieres la de sabor de mi? Sabor de mi verga. He was all
dude.
and nobody wanted to come up.
But he eventually left.
Yeah, he left and shit.
I mean, come on, bro. You can't be grimy like that. Coming over and just asking
One.
for cigarettes.
Mooching her.
Yeah.
One cig, and that's it. One cig so that you can smoke it right before you go to the store. So you get to stop.
Is it calm the nerves or what? All right.
Or if you do have one cig,
Yeah.
if you do have one cig, have one and go home. Fuck it, so they don't look at you
Yeah.
every 5 minutes asking for another one.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, same with the people that bring the beers, and then like the party's over, but there's beer left over that they brought. And they're like, "Hey, I'm gonna take my beer back home." Yeah, like nah, bro.
Hey, okay. What I did it one time, and I did it with a bottle.
come on,
Ah,
bro.
dude.
Don't be
But
that
it
guy.
was a BYOB party. What do you think? What do you think? We're all young, man. Nobody really got the adult money yet.
But what did you do? You brought like some shitty beer that nobody drinks, or what?
No.
I
I brought
had that
a
before.
I bought a
Yeah.
Don Julio bottle, but nobody really drank it because nobody drank tequila.
Oh
So I
no,
was
fuck
like,
that.
well,
Then. I mean, no,
well,
I
I
mean, you
was
Well,
can
like,
take
well, I
it,
bought this
but
bottle. Y'all aren't
yeah.
gonna enjoy it to the teeth like me.
yeah, that's right. Hey, you might as well.
I
Yeah,
think
take it.
it depends on the situation too.
Right.
Like when we're
Plus, it wasn't
kids,
like
when we're kids and it's a high school party, well, you can't leave the beer
people
there because their
kick back.
parents are gonna, yeah, their parents are gonna come back the next day and be like, "What is all alcohol doing?" You know, that's cool.
Yeah,
Like if it's a, if it's a high school party or something, you take beer, and then like the cops come or whatever. Fuck yeah, grab your 18 and vámonos fuga. But I'm talking about like adult parties. You go to a homie's carne
yeah,
asada and stuff. And you take your little 12-pack. Nobody drinks your crappy beer, so you take it back with you.
that's
Yeah,
that's
somebody
fair.
bringing those Miller Lights. You're like, who the fuck rock this?
Yeah.
And they're drinking
Some
the
people
other
live
beer,
by
the good
Miller,
beer and
man.
shit.
The Dos Equis. Yeah, they live by
Yeah, but
it,
they don't
but
drink it and shit. You know what I mean, they
Yeah,
buy
yeah,
it.
yeah.
They live by buying it because I guess it's more
That's
inexpensive, but they don't drink it and shit. Yeah,
that's fucking diabolical,
cheap.
yeah,
Cheap
for real.
vatos, dude.
dude. There's those anywheres, man. There's those anywheres. Sometimes you gotta cut people off because they never put in. No five,
Right,
no
they used to,
none,
they
man.
used to,
They, dude, and then you tell them, dude, and they're like, oh, what, dude? It's
yeah,
like,
they get all offended,
man,
huh?
yeah,
Yeah,
dude.
I
So man, we
always
pay
bring
the
something.
same.
At least bring a gift
Yeah.
card, you know what I mean? A Bed Bath and
You
Beyond
point-
that you got from work or something, you know what I mean? Something
They
left
point to
over,
that one
right?
time in '06 where they brought something.
In '06, when the economy was good, or when they got that financial aid check, or what? But yeah.
Something that bring up old shit. I remember that one time I bought you that cheeseburger. I'm like, nah, bro, like 5 years ago.
They didn't even have no cheese. It was a burger.
Say, Ivan, do you remember like a party when you were a kid that's memorable?
You know, my birthdays, I don't know, my always birthday, I always thought they were cursed because always something happened, or I got, caught, doing something I was supposed to, or.
But that's on you now. at this
No, I
point.
mean, that's what I said. Okay, self-destruction is a motherfucker.
Yeah.
But no, I would say, but my best birthday, I would say, when I was older. That's when I got my wife. I think we were still engaged at the time. She actually brought me here to Vegas to go shooting at one of those shooting galleries that you book and stuff.
Yeah.
Shooting places. That's when I shot the 50 cal for the first time. That was
that's
that was
what's up.
pretty memorable. But
That
I think
sounds
when I was little,
Just
I don't even remember the birthday parties really.
Yeah, it's crazy, huh?
Yeah, I remember a lot of other stuff when I was little, but not.
And it's crazy because you hear a lot of people say like, don't throw him a big birthday party because he's not going to remember.
And yeah,
And now that I'm trying to
fucking
remember, I can't fucking remember shit.
spend all kinds of thousands. I think now the fucking
Yeah.
birthday parties are like thousands dollars.
Yeah, they're getting crazy. Like our niece's birthday is next week, and I know that party's going to be pretty big.
Yeah, so
So water jumper for Juju.
Hell yeah, dude! I was like, hey, I asked, I was like, how is it big or what's the situation there?
Anytime, do you have an
I was like,
itinerary?
hey, yeah, I'm finna take a dive, man. Step aside.
step aside, little kids, or be with it.
Out of my way, Julie.
You drop kicking little kids, or what?
And now that we
Dude.
talked the best birthday parties, go ahead, Daniel, go.
Okay, I remember when we would there was this kid I didn't like, and he came to my birthday party, and he just saw that I was having the birthday party, so he came over.
Fucking crashed it, or what?
But he was mad. Yeah, he was mad that I didn't invite him. And today he is like a pretty solid dude, but I didn't invite him because he was like really rowdy, man. He was just like really rowdy always. And
Yeah.
and so I was having my little cousins, and every time he would climb up, I would have my little cousins, and I would say the missiles, and I would throw it at him the whole fucking birthday party, causing him to slide off. I was just being a dick. He was a cool guy. I didn't have to do that. Yeah.
It's not very nice,
That's
bro.
bullying.
There you are,
Bullying.
being a bully, bro.
A freaking 40-pound kid bullying a 100-pound kid.
I know, right? The tag team.
Yeah, at any moment he could
Three
fucking
other
drop
kids and
kick me,
shit,
and
huh?
I was done.
Bro.
So now we talk about the best. Let's see if you remember the best. What was the worst birthday party, Daniel?
Oh,
Do you
dude.
remember?
Okay, bro. One time I was withdrawing off of Xanax, and I was in your apartment, and
My
and it was
apartment?
my yeah.
Oh, this was
I
in
had
San
found,
Diego.
yeah, I had found pills again in my bag, and so they sent me to you, and so I was hanging out right there, and I was withdrawing bad, the worst ever in my life, and with Xanax you get suicidal thoughts, you get like really fucking delirious, like
Yeah.
you got psychosis too, really bad withdrawals, and everything that it soothes, what the medicine soothes for anxiety and everything, makes it 10 times worse off of it, so it like kind of does a reverse effect, especially if you abuse. So I was sitting there in the room. It was my fucking birthday, and you were at work, and I had just fucked it up. So it's to the point where I just had to sit there and just fucking couldn't do anything. I
Yeah.
didn't have any money, so I was watching Heat, and from hearing the sirens all over in the TV. I remember we had the air mattress, and I was so fucking delirious, just sweating, and I thought the cops were outside of the building. And for 2 hours, I was inside of the fucking closet, and I put the air mattress in front of the hole, and I was just
Damn,
like
bro,
in
you
there.
barricaded and shit.
Yeah. I
What
barricaded
the
myself
fuck?
until finally I came down from the delirium, and I was like, "What the fuck?" I was like, "Wait, why have I been sitting here thinking that there's cops outside?" And I was like, "What the fuck?" So I just kind of got out. I was all sweaty, feeling all hot in there, and I was just like, "Yeah, I'm fucking get a bite to eat," and I just kind of just didn't mention it at all.
Yeah, you
And that
didn't
was
mention it.
that was the worst. And I remember feeling so fucking low because I was like, damn, bro, I was just spending my fucking. I'm young and I'm in this room and just kind of locked away because of the decisions that I made.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's the worst birthday.
Yeah. Ivan, what about you? Bro?
Well, I guess my worst birthday was, piggybacking off of that. It was a drug thing as well. My ex had a party for me at her parents' house, and we just seen everybody's drinking, having a good time, and that's back when I used to do, the old devil's dust, if you will,
Oh, devil's dust.
little cane. So no
Mm.
disrespect to you, Kane. But yeah, I remember I thought it was cool, and I thought I would go in the bathroom, take a couple bumps, come out, But then actually the alcohol, catches up with you. So I came out, and I wasn't. I thought I had cleaned my nose, but I had a shitload on my nose. So I come out, and my ex is like, "The fuck's that on your nose?" And I was like, "What do you mean? I'm talking about you trying to play it off." I was like, always and shit. Look at your fucking nose, and I go in the bathroom, and it's all white right here. Like, shit. So she was pissed at me the whole night, and it was just one of those things. Like, fuck. I mean, I still had a great time. Don't get me wrong. You're on drugs.
Hell yeah. When in Rome.
Fuck you. The party must go on.
Hell
Make
yeah,
the best
dude.
of it. So
You're already there.
Yeah, you're already there. You're already under the influence. So yeah, the next day I got the shit, yelled at me, and it was,
Fuck.
pretty much downhill from there. But yeah.
She saw it, but did anybody else see it? No.
I'm sure. I mean, come on.
Yeah,
I was
like
talking to
especially
people.
when-
I was talking
when
to
we're
people,
fucking-
and I'm sure they might have seen it. Nobody said anything, only her. But
Man,
Nobody
maybe-
will
you know
say
what?
anything. That's the fucking worst part,
yeah,
man.
at least hey, bro,
Yeah,
go
clean
wipe
it up.
yourself. I mean, I would say something, I'd be courteous. Because
Yeah,
somebody has a
dude.
burger, if somebody has a booger,
Yeah.
a booger. I let them know, hey, you can wipe that.
Yeah, you gotta do booger checks.
That's right. So a little booger sugar. I mean, come on,
Dang.
Yeah, every time me and the homies before we would go out, we'd do booger checks.
or bread check.
Yeah, we'd look at each other's
Yeah.
noses. Hey, booger check, make sure
When you having fucking
Dude.
nose hair sticking out,
Yeah.
Man, bro, I could cut my nose hairs like in one day and they'll be back, dude. Fuck, I have to be real
Yeah, I
courteous.
seen that,
And
bro. I seen that.
You got them
and
old
then I
Vejito
come-
fucking nose hairs. Huh?
And then I come to the fucking mirror and I'm like, God, I went through the whole day like this. Whatever, man. I'm gonna get dressed.
But then, I don't know if there's some people that notice it and some don't, because I noticed it. I was like, I met this coworker this past week. I started last week, and he had a big ass nose hair, and that's the only thing I could focus on was a fucking nose
You
hair.
don't even listen to what
No,
he
I
said.
wasn't even listening. Yeah, exactly. I wasn't even listening to what he was saying. Like,
Sounds like a
shit.
Seinfeld
I wanted to tell him. I
episode.
didn't tell him because maybe it was a professional setting. But I think next
Yeah.
time I'll tell him, hey, bro, you might want to.
Yeah, you have to get
keep-
comfortable with him. Because
Yeah,
then he'll be
that
like,
too.
What are you talking about, man?
Why are you looking at my nose for? Huh?
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's my
dude.
lucky nose hair.
Right. I talk to it as a personality and shit.
That's disgusting.
Yeah.
Mine. I think I talked about it already in the story. I think it was my girlfriend at the time was throwing me a pool party, and that's when I saw like she got a text for some dude, and I grabbed her phone and I looked at it, and it was like, hey, let's go out tonight. Remember, I told you guys that, and
Oh.
yeah, so that was actually my birthday. We were there at her house for my birthday. She was throwing me a birthday party. And that's when I saw a text and I was like, who is this? And she's like, oh, it's just a friend, he's just always trying to invite me out, trying to hit on me. And I was like, oh, okay,
She lying.
yeah. And then like a week after or something, we broke up, and then like another week after there was pictures of them together already. So I was like, what the fuck? So yeah. So that was my worst birthday party, Going through those, especially when you're like at that age, you're going through those feelings like
The hormones are
yeah, you
fucking
basically
rampant.
mind fuck yourself too. Like, she's lying.
Yeah,
even
yeah.
you don't got proof, she's lying. And the whole day at your party, you're just like, fuck, like what's going on? This dude already fucking touching my girl. Like just what the fuck? So that was a terrible birthday party. That's probably my worst.
Dang.
Is that you think that's a premeditated thing by women though? Because I know my ex, before she broke up with me, she was already telling people that she was single. So I actually found out later on. I think I mentioned this before. I found I was talking to a guy that I work with, and he knew her, and I was talking about her. I don't know how she came up, and he was telling me, "Oh no, she said that she was single already," and I'm like, "What the fuck?" So I
Yeah,
know what that feeling is. I was like, so I don't know if
yeah,
that's maybe
yeah. I think that's what it was too. I think because we were having issues before that,
right.
that I think she was already like looking for something else.
Yeah,
But
Searching.
she was still comfortable with me. What we had, that she wanted to wait to get something else before she left. I think as well as guys, girls can be shady, bro. But girls
just
are
hide
like
it better,
fucking, yeah, they're fucking,
more discreet.
they're manipulators, bro. They work the system. You know what I'm saying? Like there was times, and supposedly I heard it was her, but I don't know. I don't know who to believe anymore. But there was like a random, like a catfish kind of, on Facebook. It might have been MySpace. I don't know. We had that at that time. But while I was going out with her, like I got a message from a random girl, and the girl in the pictures was like, she was pretty good. Like, yeah, yeah. So, I was with Trejo at the time, and we were messaging her from his room, like talking to her. And she's like, hey, I'm from Brawley, this and that. Well, I didn't really know anybody from Brawley, so I couldn't say if it was true or not, I didn't know this person. But we were, messaging her back and forth and this and that. And she's like, come to Brawley, this and that. I'm like, okay, cool, we'll go and everything. And then I think like several hours later, we didn't really go to Brawley, but several hours later, like I get a text from my girl at the time, and she's like, "Who's this girl? And why are you talking to her?" And I was like, "What?" I'm like, "What the fuck?"
It
Yeah,
was
they told me.
planned,
Yeah,
bro.
they
Yeah.
told me you're talking to her and this and that. I'm like, "What?" I'm like, "No," and I fucking blamed it on Trejo and shit. I was like, "Nah, fucking Trejo was right here, fucking running his mouth on the computer." I'm like, "Alex, you better say it was you, fool."
He was like logging in password.
Yeah, and then he did. He's like, "Nah, that was me." I don't know. I was just fucking chopping it up, trying to see who that was
Yeah.
and whatever. But then later on, like years later, like some other girl told me, like, oh yeah, that was like your girl at the time. Like she had made that profile and she was
What
like
the
fucking. And I was
fuck?
like, what the fuck? I'm like, to go out of that way to try to find if you'll do something. That's fucking like
To
that
Damn.
see,
takes some.
dude,
Yeah,
some
You
girls,
dodged the bullet, bro.
not
yeah,
some people will go to find their answer to extreme lengths, even if
yeah.
Right.
like you prefer. I could see it. You prefer to just kind of end it because you're like in that sense you're like, oh, if he does it now, he's gonna do it later, type deal. But that's not the case.
Hey, bro, was that the birthday that
Yeah.
you were gonna fight with the neighbors? We were gonna fight with the neighbors. That the same birthday? I drove. I remember I drove from Vegas. I was
Was
still in the Air Force where
yeah,
you found that text
it might have been
because
that.
I remember I broke a bottle. I was fucking nuts. I broke a bottle. I said I was gonna stab somebody.
No, you
What
But
the
didn't break.
fuck?
no,
You,
you stepped on
you
the glass, remember?
yeah, you did break a bottle, but this fool
Oh,
went to his fucking trunk because he was in culinary school at the time.
Oh,
He went to his trunk and he comes out with like 5 knives in between his fingers, like he's fucking Wolverine. I'm like, what the fuck are
what
you
the
doing?
fuck?
like,
I had to get busy, bro.
yeah, like
Shit. You
what
know
are you
what?
doing?
That's what happens when you fuck with my family. I'm
Yeah,
sorry. A thing goes off in my mind.
What the fucking-
Not
yeah,
not advocating
yeah.
violence in any way, but you mess with my family, and it's just not gonna go good
Bro,
for
that
you. I'm
was
sorry.
fucking wild though, because it was me, Ivan Kike. I forgot who else. Maybe Trejo. I think Trejo was there, if I'm not mistaken.
Hiding in the back.
Yeah. But they were having a party, like the backyards were connected, and we were doing our thing, having my birthday party, and then the other people in the back were throwing like a high school party. Like I'm talking about, that backyard was full of fucking people, dude.
But they hit your ex with the can or something, no?
Yeah, they're so
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
I don't know what happened that we started arguing over the fence. Like I think they were talking. They were
I'm
talking
sorry.
shit because we.
What
I
the
think they were talking
fuck?
shit because we had a pool, and we were like fucking having a blast.
They're
But it,
hating.
it was yeah, it was like
The fuck?
it was like 10 of us. We were having a pool party, and they're fucking hating because they were all standing like huddled up in the backyard. Like just like
Yeah.
drinking. Fucking. And all of a sudden, like cans started flying from their side.
What the fuck?
Yeah,
Yeah.
so then their cans are flying, so then our fucking bottles are flying like back and forth, like foo 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 foo.
Oh
Shit,
shit,
yeah, we're
dude.
having that back and forth,
In the trenches, bro.
and then it got like they threw a bottle, it broke on the floor, and I stepped on it.
Oh,
So
that's right.
yeah, so the bottom of my fucking foot was like cut open, like bleeding like nasty. And I was
I
like,
remember
oh
that.
hell no.
I remember, yeah.
And that's when Ivan got pissed, and we're like, let's go over there, like fuck this fence. And they're like, all right, fuck it, let's go. And I'm fucking limping over there, dude. These fools are like, I'm limping.
Oh,
They're like,
hell no.
they're like
Oh.
fucking a block in front of me, so we had to turn around the whole block to go to the other side. So Ivan goes into it, sure gets his fucking knives, comes out looking like Wolverine. I'm like, hey bro, that's too much. No, he's like, fuck this shit, Ivan, you ain't gonna stop him.
Yeah.
And then Trejo and Kike's fucking wild ass is fucking already running down the block. And so we get over there, and I think Trejo called his uncle Billy, which is a fucking, I mean, that guy's a fucking,
It's an OG or what?
yeah, he's been to jail for like 20 years plus. You see him, you get fucking shook. So he called him. He shows up like right when we get to the fucking house. So now it's only like 5 of us, dude. And everybody from the party's coming to the front yard now.
There was a shitload of them, right?
Yeah, I'm telling you, bro. This was a big ass party. There was a shitload of them, and then we're just like that. We're like, who's gonna go first? Let's go. And we're back and forth. And finally, like one of the girl I think from the party just came and grabbed her dudes that were there, and they're like, stop! You're not gonna do this and this and that. But I mean, they really didn't want to do anything. Once we got face to face, because there was only like 5 of us, dude, and there was like fucking 20 of them standing in the front yard. I was like, yeah, but
I think, did I bring out a knife at one point? And that's when they were like, oh shit, no, never mind.
Well, yeah, maybe I think you still had all the fucking knives on you.
Oh, and I think I was handing them out.
Oh, yeah,
I was trying to hand them out to people, and they're like, no.
Yeah, he was handing them out like we're
ready to fucking fillet some motherfuckers. You know what I mean?
Like when you see a protest going on, just drop a crate of weapons, crate of bricks.
That was basically Ivan, but he hung around.
Yeah, but he was like, we fight to the death.
That's basically what it felt like.
What is it? What is the movie with Braveheart?
Oh yeah.
What is the movie with Braveheart? Is Braveheart
with Mel Gibson? That's what he meant to say.
Yeah, but fucking, I didn't even get stitches. I was supposed to get stitches for that fucking cut. I never did.
You self-healed, bro. You Wolverine. And you are Wolverine.
I self-healed, like it closed by itself. It took a long time, but I think my foot's fucked up because of that. But
it probably cut a nerve, dude.
Yeah, I think it did.
Like, it's all sensitive down there. You could fucking feel on your foot, though.
Yeah, it is. It's never been the same. But yeah, that was a wild night. So I mean, God, can you get any more terrible birthday than that?
That's a good time.
Good time.
I remember I had one of my birthdays at the community center, bro.
Ooh, in the east side?
Oh,
yeah.
Damn.
No, right there in Calexico. I'm a Calexico.
Oh, okay.
Through and through.
My mom threw a party
Right
for
there.
you at the community center?
Yeah. I remember. I have a specific memory because it rained on my birthday, and we were outside. It was back when the community center was still doable. It wasn't completely ran through yet. We had it rained. It rained for a little bit and then it cleared. That's what I remember.
But was it outdoors?
Yeah, it was on the side. It was on the side of where the park is at.
Okay, I think I know what you're talking about now. Yeah,
we had a jumper right there. Manuelito was still a baby, and he was crawling. I remember he was crawling on the jumper, and also Monique's daughter was there. She was still a baby too, Kayla.
Mm-hmm.
I remember. That's the only 2 things I remember. That and that it rained, and we were all jumping in the.
Fucking rain messed up my party.
Damn, I feel old now. Kayla's getting married, I think, soon. Jeez.
Yeah, you are old.
Damn,
that's right.
But I also remember, I don't know if it was my party or somebody else's party. We were at Brooklyn Park. Let's see if you guys remember. Well, Daniel's not going to remember because I was a kid. But so Brooklyn Park, that water is fucking disgusting, bro. I don't know I don't know what's in there.
Duck shit.
And the floor and the bottom's all slippery. So I was, me being a little fucking travieso, I went through the side. There was a wall that would go through the side of the little lake, but there was like a I want to say like a 2-inch gap where you can barely walk through, but you got to hold on to the wall, and the water's on the floor. You got to hold on to the wall. And I was trying to walk all the way to the other side, and I fucking slipped, and I fucking just fell in that caca water, dude.
Oh, dude.
Yeah.
What's that fungus?
I fucking.
Is it fungus or algae? Whatever that accumulates with the water. But
I tried to catch myself, but that shit was slippery, so I just went shit. And I fell in it. And I could fucking smell that nasty water. My mom had to take me home. My mom had to take me home to go change. But I don't know if I was
Right.
Yeah, I don't know if that was my party or somebody else's because we would always have parties right there at Buckland Park, birthday parties. You know, ballers on a budget.
That's right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's the way to do it. Live below your means.
Yeah, exactly. That's how you get rich,
And-
except we're not rich.
No, we'll get there. Don't trip. We're rich in Jesus.
And
In Jesus' name.
Jesus' name. Yeah, right there, Daniel.
I know, Donnie. Too much
Yeah,
fat hit
yeah.
there, bro. All right. Where's Enzo at? Taking a nap?
He's right here. He's right here. He's chilling, man.
Jesus.
Enzo, ask Enzo. Bring him into the mic. I want to hear a
Alright.
birthday story from Enzo. Let's see what he says. Just have him sit right next to you. Huh?
Oh, there you go.
Oh, there you go.
He doesn't want to be seen.
Yo, what's up, Enzo? You got to give him the headphones because he can't hear us.
Okay.
No, I can't hear him.
Meanwhile, Donnie's taking another hit.
Hello.
Another one. Hey, what's up,
Hello.
Enzo?
You're not answering the phone, bro.
Talked right into the mic.
He's like, hello. He's like, who's this?
Speaking.
He's like, you call me, eh?
How you guys doing?
All right.
Enzo, tell us a birthday story. Your worst birthday story.
My worst birthday story? That shit's kind of
Yeah.
sad, though.
It's all right. we got all types of.
It's not like the funny bad.
Yeah,
Well,
can we get more sad
one
or not?
time, I was turning 9 years old. I was already said that I was gonna get a PS2 with the Little Big Planet 2 bundled on it.
The bundle.
The bundle.
Yeah, like I was trying to get into my aunt's room so I could get on the computer to look up cheat codes on YouTube, but it was locked. So in my head, I was like, well, I'm gonna just break in. So I was like trying to break the lock, the handle of the door, and I was able to get in the room, and I got the cheat codes written on a paper and everything. And then when my aunt gets home, she can't open it with her key because obviously the lock is fucked up. And she made a big deal about it, and my grandma was like, "Nah, you're not getting the PSP anymore."
No.
I was
All for
so,
breaking and
like,
entering, bro.
Yeah. In my head, it was like the worst thing that could happen, but I was like, it's not justifiable. They're just breaking into
It's
it.
not justified. My man committed a felony over here. Holy
Yeah.
shit.
But then the next day,
bro.
my grandma pulled up with the PSP still. She had already.
See, it wasn't that bad.
Damn, bro. Traumatized for life, huh? Traumatized you and shit.
But
that's funny.
Well, I guess that's
Yeah. So, what's your best one?
my bet. I guess when I turned 18, when I went to Moscow and Meow Meow for the first time.
Oh, yeah.
That's a, for people don't know, that's a strip club.
Titty bar.
One of my
Fully
favorite-
nude.
Yeah.
So what'd you do? Did you get a little lap dance or?
Yeah, it was my first lap dance, and
Oh shit.
I got too handsy, and she like got pissed off. And she, like,
Fuck, man, that's terrible. She should be fired, bro.
it wasn't.
but you
it
also-
wasn't a private. It wasn't a private lap dance. It was
Oh.
like right on
But
the
still,
table.
you gotta-
She, like,
you gotta
slapped me
eat
in
to
front of
it.
everybody.
Damn. You got a
And
little
then the waiter was just
slapperooski.
laughing, and he saw me. He saw my
Yeah,
face
right.
that I was like upset. He was like, "No pasa nada, güey." He's like, he's like, "That's
Damn, bro.
esa vieja," and I was like, "Fuck, bro, I just want to go home." At this point,
Damn. That's a good one, dude. Hey, it's because when you go to the strip club for the first time, you gotta ease into it. You can't just
get
fucking
really
jump.
excited. So,
Yeah, you
man,
gotta
I'm
put your
nervous.
feet in the water, bro. You can't just jump in the water, take a dive. You know?
My man's trying to make love to her fucking the woman in a single moment, huh? That's crazy,
Dude's
man.
wilding. Enzo's wilding.
Right?
Yeah, we need to get Enzo a mic.
Definitely.
Yeah, Daniel, get on that. Get Enzo a mic, bro. Come on.
Pretty soon, man. I'm gonna pass it back to Silver.
All right, go
All
ahead.
right.
Pass it back. Enzo has some good ones, huh? Speaking of strip clubs, I had a friend that they would call Pac-Man
Why is that?
when we go to the strip club because he'd be like Pac-Man just running down the aisles chasing all the girls.
No,
the
like in Pirates of the
fuck?
Caribbean, like fucking chasing each other and shit.
Yeah.
Right? In circles.
Just going down the aisle, chasing everybody. It's like, damn, fool, man. Pac-Man.
You know who fucking who was a fucking strip club freak?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, every time. Oh, he took me one time, and we got there. they already knew him by his first name. He already knew what table. He's like, ¿Cuántas viejas quieres and shit? Like, what the fuck? You come here a lot? He goes, yeah, almost 2 times a week. It's like, holy shit, bro.
Damn.
Actually, I think he admitted later on that he had a problem, with fucking going the fucking strip clubs and shit. And but yeah, VIP status right there.
Yeah.
I mean, I like strip clubs.
Dude.
I mean, don't get me wrong, but it was more of I went with the homies, kind of hanging out, bullshitting. Oh yeah, we look at titties and ass, stuff like that. But other than that, I wasn't one to go by myself. Definitely not.
Yeah, I think that's too much. I think if you gotta go by yourself, you have a problem.
Yeah, you need to get yourself a woman or something. Something going on there.
Yeah, because when we went back in the day, I mean, it was just like it was kind of like a thing to do. We go to the club, we go to the strip club.
You fuck around, yeah.
The regular club got boring sometimes, so like, so
you would just go check it out, have some beers, little lap dance here and there, and you just see some funny shit, man. You see some funny fucking bro. One time I saw this. So I went into La Mosca,
fucking.
And there was a girl. She was dancing, and everybody was like hyped up already when we just walked in. Like this was like the girl, This was like the fucking number
main
one
attraction.
Yeah, the MVP,
All right.
And I was like, "What's going on here?" And all the fools are all around the stage, and they're like, "Yeah, they all got the dollars out." I'm like, "That fool wilding and shit," And then the girl all of a sudden like took a bottle from one of the dudes, and she just shook it. Made the foam, and then just stuck it in her snatch, like right there. She opened her legs, such in her
Why
snatch.
is that a common thing?
I'm like, what the fuck is going on here?
Dude, where is that phenomenon? You said it happened. Where did that happen? The bottle. My brother described the bottle phenomenon. Putting the bottle in the vagina.
It's a phenomenon.
It's a phenomenon.
Establo.
No, it happened at Mosca. The second.
Yeah, Mosca. That was probably the same girl, dude.
Yeah.
She's probably a veteran of the game.
It was a fucking.
They were playing Deftones while it was happening.
What the fuck, dude? Damn, man. Why is that, dude? It's a fucking. It's like it's all the attraction. The donkey. The donkey
yeah,
show.
that's like their move. When a person scores a touchdown, they do a little dance. That's her little dance. Like
little victory
I
dance.
shouldn't be
Money,
seeing this.
and after that, like dudes just started throwing dollars. But you know what?
Fuck?
What I always thought was weird when a dude would eat out a girl that was on the stage, like just right there in front of everybody.
Oh,
I'd be like, bro, what are you doing?
That's a little private.
And they're passing it on like it's fucking. Like it's a pizza, Like oh, you get a slice.
Yeah,
like it's an oyster bar.
Yeah,
bro, that's not cool,
slimy
man.
oyster bar. That shit was a bit funky, huh?
But that's the realm of exhibitionism. Some people like to be watched. That's their thing, dude. Like they're like,
senor.
Yeah, dude.
And Mexico's wild,
crazy.
like
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, crazy, dude.
It's a little too dangerous now, but yeah.
You've been to a strip club in Vegas, huh?
Yeah, I got kicked out of one.
Oh, that's nice.
No, I was actually little darlings. I was in the Air Force, and
they have a little darlings here too. They have a little darling in San Diego.
Oh, do they? Yeah, they have one
down the street.
I don't know if it's still open.
Yeah,
but
little darlings.
They do have one, and we went one time, and I was used to Mexicali and over there. You can get a little grabby, if the money's right.
Yeah.
And over here, like she seemed like she was just bored and didn't want to be there. Maybe she had got in a fight with her boyfriend. I don't fucking know, but she wasn't dancing right. And I was like, man. So I kind of felt bad for her. She's like, you want a lap dance? So I was like, yeah, So she gave me a lap dance. She was like, I don't know, she had no rhythm. It seemed like the song was fucking off. You know what I mean?
Into it. Yeah.
And then so I was like, we were about to leave anyway. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna fucking just get a handful of ass. So
okay.
I get fucking both hands, and just take nice little firm squeeze, not too perverted. And sure enough, I feel a tap on my shoulder. Hey man, you gotta go. So I was leaving anyway and shit. So I rounded up the troops and we fucking took off. And they got kicked out. I mean, thankfully I didn't get my ass kicked, which sometimes happens if you know. But yeah, little darlings. And I think go ahead.
I was gonna ask, like, well, that's the difference, right? You can't touch.
No, right? No, you can't. I'm sure there's places where you can touch a little bit more grimy places, or whatnot. But
But most of the time, the law is you can't. Is it? Well, Vegas, they have a liquor there. Yeah.
I think I'm not sure, just Vegas or the United States. If they have alcohol, it's only topless.
Yeah.
But if it's fully new, there's no alcohol. They just serve soda or fucking whatever.
Yeah, that's dumb.
What?
The way you can't touch. So what's the difference?
Yeah.
Damn.
I don't get that logic. I don't know about weed. I don't know if they allow smoking and weed in there, but I never done weed.
How much was the lap dance, say? And do you remember?
And fuck, I don't remember. I mean, I think it was still like $20 or something.
Still like $20, like in Mex. Yeah, Mex is like $10, I think. 10.
or I think it was 20, but you get more bang for your buck over there.
Yeah,
You know?
well, you can,
not
yeah.
here. You can shit here.
More
You can
bang for your
motorboat.
buck.
No, I'm saying more, not no pun intended. Bang for your buck.
More bang for your buck.
That's right.
Yeah, that's the difference. That's why it's tough growing up next to the border because you get spoiled.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah, you get
Well,
spoiled.
Food,
everything with
spoiled with
medication,
food, with
food.
some sex. You know who I saw at a strip club one time? I don't know if you guys know our stepdad Antonio.
Oh
Or our
yeah,
dad.
I think he told me. I think
Yeah,
he told
he.
me. Yeah.
I don't know if you know this, Danny, but
Yeah.
I went with Jason one time, big J. You know, what I mean, sorry, yeah, I leave your hits, but yeah, we went, and I don't know.
They were
what
just
the fuck-
passing by. They
Yeah,
got
we're just
lost.
passing by. You know, we're checking out the menu. But we stopped by, and then I hear all of a sudden I hear Ivan. You know, and I was like, obviously I think they were
So
calling
what are you
me.
doing
know?
here, you son of a gun?
Yeah, no, and I heard Ivan again. I was like, what the fuck? Nah, you know. So then I heard finally Ivan again. I turned around, and it was our dad. You know, so what the fuck? So I walk over to the table, and he was there with his brother. I'm
This
so
is
excited.
Rodrigo, huh?
Yeah,
Rodrigo,
he is.
yeah,
And
Rodrigo
he was there
always
with
want to go
him,
there.
and
Maniacs.
yeah, and I said, "What are you doing here?" No, I'm not going to Rodrigo and shit. I was like, all right, then, you know, and but he was just laughing at me, and I would turn back around, and that was the end of that. But yeah, and I think I told my mom later on, or I told somebody. I think I told my or somebody we talked about it. But yeah, it was great. I never, because he's not that type of. Never figured him to go there, but
Yeah,
so yeah,
it was a first for everybody.
that's right.
I don't mind it. I don't see nothing wrong with it. I think a lot of girls see something wrong with it, but it also it also has a lot to do with how you behave in there. You know.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's
If
different.
you're-
It's different if you
Yeah.
go and fucking have a brew than to go in there, do a bag
Creepy
of blow,
status.
fucking
Yeah.
go in the back and do all the nonsense or whatever the fuck,
Yeah, exactly.
Differences.
But like I'm trying to have my bachelor party here in Vegas before the wedding next month. And we talked about it, a strip club. She's like, "No, I don't want you to go to strip club." I was like, it's not even what you think here. It's not like in
No.
Mexico. Like if I was in Mexico, I'd really be, if I were you, I'd be like, okay, let's really talk about this, because everything goes, It's like, but here, I mean, what is it? You just look, have beers, fucking get charged $40 for fucking looking and shit. Like, it's not a big thing, You're just looking. What am I seeing live that I'm not looking at watching porn or at a movie? What's the
Right.
difference? It's same thing. It's just getting the boys together, one last hoorah,
that's right.
So we're
That's
trying to do
it.
that. See if it happens, Captain.
And then, but never don't take your woman
Oh yeah.
to a strip club
Don't
alone
Yeah, I've seen
or with
it.
one person because that didn't work out. I remember I went to San Felipe, and my wife now she was like, "Oh, let's go to the strip club." I was like, "Are you sure? Are you sure?" Because back in my
I
mind,
would've
it's not a
just-
good idea.
What,
And
man?
are you sure? Are you sure? Yeah, let's do it. Very enthusiastic. And actually, our cousin Israel was with us. And he's like, "Fuck it, let's go." So we went. Went to one strip club, and then she was the girl that was dancing, the female that was dancing. She wasn't the best,
Yeah.
all around. So, but I was so bored that there was like a game in the background of the TV. So I was looking at the TV, and I think there was a game going on, and so we're like, "Fuck it, let's go to another one." And we went to the one. I think Iguana's the one. The only two of them there
Yeah. There's
behind it, and then we went to that one, and she was, that woman, she was a little bit more, she had something going on. So I was looking more, and she's like, "What are you looking for?" I said, "What do you mean? That's what you wanted to come for, right?"
yeah.
I don't think I like this. And then she was getting all jealous. And then my
You
cousin
know,
Israel
man.
was just laughing at me, busting up. Right? And I told her, I told you not to come here. Let's not come here. But then off of that, one time we went with coworkers to a strip club in Mexicali. There was a bunch of us, and she had the best time of her life. Her and her coworkers, They were getting lap dances at the table and stuff. So I don't know. It's kind of hit or miss, I guess, or at least take some more people
What?
with you to kind of distract.
I-
You know?
no, I
I guess
just can't-
they just focus and look at you and see if you like focus on one girl
Right,
more than the others.
right.
And if you're open to looking at the whole room, but if you see one and you're like, oh fuck, like, man, look at that, and then they're like,
Dude,
"Why are
I
you looking at that
can't,
one?"
bro. I
Yeah.
can't. What the hell? Oh,
Yeah.
Like,
But women are beautiful. I mean,
I
what
don't
do
like
you want me to
that
say?
what the hell's going on?
Yeah, it's like
That'd be too much for me.
It's like a
I
nice
feel like
looking
it'd be a
car. It's like
psychological
art.
operation. What?
The woman's body is like art. You look at it. Oh, that's a nice piece of art. Okay,
That's right.
then you move on.
Mhm.
It's not like you're gonna fucking marry the girl tomorrow. It's the same thing when you have arguments about, you're watching a movie and like, oh, fucking Jennifer Aniston is fucking fire, bro. I'd murk that, and then she's like, why you say stuff like that? I'm like, bro, Me and her met outside. She's not even gonna know who I am. She's just gonna walk by. Like,
You never know, bro. Hey, don't put yourself down like that, bro. You know what I mean? Hey, have that confidence. You know, hey.
Yeah, you never know, but you know what I mean. Like, it's not
No, I
like
hear you.
it's not like you're talking about it. Like you're just gonna go hit her up on fucking Facebook or Instagram in the DMs. You know, you're just looking at something that looks nice. You know what I mean?
You're appreciating beautiful art. That's what I'd say.
Yeah.
So that's it. What do you say, Daniel?
I just stay quiet and don't even mention anything. I just really
No
just
comment,
process
bro?
it. I'm like, yeah, dude. Everything you shall say will be used against you.
Damn.
And so I'm like,
Have you taken a
I
girl
don't
to the
know.
strip club?
No, never.
Never. Yeah.
I have trouble even maintaining, fucking just relationships, in general. You know. So
Yeah.
I think that, and then I also think that I'm an overthinker. So I'll be like sitting there like, what's she thinking about me and about me looking around, and then it's like it's all if I'm already going into I already go into the strip club, I'm like fucking just looking at everybody because I'm
Make
like,
sure you don't
why
see a
are we
deal
all
there.
gathered here?
Deal.
I don't think the common reason isn't too good, so I'm like looking around, and then it's just like it's a lot of shit going on in the fucking strip club too. I never feel at ease when I go in there also, so I'm like, yeah.
I mean, as long as
I'm
you're
like, every
vigilant,
time,
you know, because that's one thing I do. I'm
so like
vigilant
I can't
everywhere. So
yeah. So like that's what I feel like being there with a girl, and then also like it just makes me feel funny.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, one time at La Mosca, I think it was La Mosca too. I think it was Leo, if I'm not mistaken. Leo had fucking. So we went to the bathroom. He came back and he's like, "There's a fucking tiger in the back, bro."
What?
Oh, what do you mean? There's a fucking
Are you
tiger in the
serious?
back? He's like, "Yeah, bro. Like I got lost back there, like going for the bathroom, and I opened a fucking like a little curtain, and there was a fucking tiger in a cage, dude." And I'm like, "Nah, you're fucking tripping, bro. Like, like stop
There's a
smoking that
tiger
shit."
in a cage.
Yeah, he's like, "You're fucking
Oh
tripping. You're
shit!
smoking too much of that shit." And he's like, "Nah, man, watch. I took a video." And he opened his phone, and literally you could see in a fucking cage there was a baby tiger, like not baby, like a small tiger, but like not big, you know, like he was medium sized, like he was growing, you know.
Adolescent.
Yeah, adolescent tiger. And I was like, "What the fuck? Why do they got a tiger back there?" He's like, "Fuck, I don't know, bro." You're like, we just left. We're like, I don't know what the fuck's going on, but I'm not trying to get caught up in here with their fucking tiger back there. And later on, I think I did see in the news that they got caught like fucking in the back with like animals like that. They had black market animals, you know?
Exotic animals.
Yeah, they were like
Yeah,
selling them and shit
dude.
like that.
I actually know somebody, man. I actually know someone who was into that trade, and me and Enzo make fun of it because why the fuck do you get out of all the things you can fucking trap or get into? Like, why
What's
on
money,
earth would you
bro?
do like
Money
monkeys
talks.
and shit? Yeah,
monkeys.
but I
People love
get it,
monkeys.
dude. But it's like
Yeah.
damn, man. Out of all the professions of the trap that you can pick, it's like it's funny to pick the exotic ones. Like, what?
You gotta fucking clean
crazy.
up after them and shit. And so it seems like a
Yeah,
pain in the
dude.
ass. You know what I mean? You gotta fucking
I
make
think
sure they're healthy and shit. Fuck, that's too
Yeah,
much.
let alone
With drugs,
that,
you
but
just
this
leave them there.
motherfucker
They
attack you.
sit.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They
yeah,
sit.
dude. Like
they don't
you're
have
gonna
an expiration date, huh?
Yeah, dude. Or they aren't gonna fucking eat you, man. What the
Right.
Well,
heck?
I'm sure they do. No,
the
drugs don't
fuck?
happen. You can have a cocaine under your desk for like 2 years. Nothing's gonna happen. They hit the
Well,
same.
I don't know about cocaine. Maybe
Unless
like
it's
pills.
legal.
Like,
Oh,
Everything, yeah. I mean, no, not really. I mean, the pills. I think they put the expiration date just for the suing purposes, but it just
do they? Oh,
gets pain. It just loses potency. But
yeah,
I
that's
mean,
crazy.
that's
for
what I mean. Yeah,
animals,
like
dude,
it's in the yeah.
Oh yeah, I don't know if I talked about. I don't know if I
there's
talked about this
monkeys.
before. I don't know if I talked about this before on one of the other episodes, but I also had a friend that he was a white boy. Of course, he was a white boy. Don't take a white boy
Yeah.
to a strip club neither. So we took him to the strip club, right? And it was La Mosca too. La Mosca was the OG, bro. That was
Spot,
that
huh?
was the
Hell
go-to.
that
Yeah,
was a-
had the best looking ladies. So we went there, and we're all having a good time. You know, we're there for like an hour. We didn't have that much money though, you know, but we did what we had. And then all of a sudden he came back fucking laughing and shit. He's like, "Let's get the fuck out of here." I'm like, "What do you mean?"
geez.
He's like, "Let's get the fuck out of here, dude. Let's go to another one." I'm like, "Why, bro? Like, you know, we're having a good time here." Nah, let's just go. So, all right, fuck it. So we all listen to him. We get in the car, and we're like, "Dude, what's your problem? Like, why are you trying to leave so fast?" He's like, "Fucking, I took money from the girl that was giving me a lap dance, bro."
Jesus.
I was like, "You did what?" He's like, "I took money, bro, but she was lap dancing me. Her bag was next to me, and I fucking reached in and I took like all the money she had and I put it in my pocket, and then I paid her for the lap dance. So I wanted to leave before she realized
realized,
what happened." And I was like, "You're fucking stupid, bro." But I was like, fuck it. Anyways, like, how much did you get? He's like, oh, I got some money, bro. Let's go another one. Let's have a good time. I'm like,
Ah,
all right,
damn,
fuck it.
man.
So then we went to La Casona.
Right.
Went to La Casona and we were having there, and he was buying drinks and buckets and all that shit. But this fucking dumbass tried it again. He tried it again
damn.
in La
He got
Casona.
greedy, bro.
Yeah, he got greedy. And all of a sudden we see like security back there, and we can see him like trying to come out, and security is like, nah, like, we're gonna check your pockets and shit. He's like, nah, fuck that, like, nah. And I'm like, hey, so we all ran up there and we're like, what's going on, bro? And he's like, and they're like, nah, este tato le quiso robar algo a la muchacha. Like, he tries to fucking fucking lying, like, fuck, bro. I'm a fuck it. So I think I seriously I think I walked outside at that point and we were waiting for him, and I think they might have like roughed him up a bit, and then they threw him out.
I could tell, black guy and shit.
Yeah, and then we got in the car and we fucking took off and crossed the border. But I mean, like, I felt it was wild, bro. I was like,
Nah, you can't be doing
Klepto
all that.
You can't be doing that.
Especially in Mexico, man.
Yeah,
Hey, you asking for some trouble there. You end up
Dude,
missing over there.
after the first one, dude, damn.
yeah,
I
you
would've
should have
been
called
like,
that a
yeah,
good night. You know what I mean?
Nah, you got
Nah,
fucking greedy.
you're
bro.
crossing the border.
Greedy. That's a
Nah,
great.
he almost didn't cross the border. Huh?
Yeah, exactly. Fucking guy.
Hey, and
Yeah,
then
some
they
weird
put
crazy
missing tourist.
Yeah, man.
So,
He was a
he's
good guy.
He's a great guy, man.
Man, the fucking
He didn't
FBI
do
gets
no-
involved
didn't
and
do
shit.
nothing.
Yeah.
Didn't do nothing.
It's always
man.
a fuck. Yeah. Isn't
So
it
American
funny how
tourist gone.
isn't it crazy how like criminals like they once they die or something happens they get shot and later on everybody's talking about they were a good person he's gonna go to college and shit like that, like what the fuck are you talking about,
There's
bro?
that Mexican video. When I say Mexican, it's because it's in Spanish. I don't know where it was at, but it was
a video that's in Spanish.
Yeah, the video was in Spanish, and I think it was somewhere in Mexico. I don't know, but I guess some dude was robbing into a house, and the neighborhood people like fucking whooped him and shit. I guess they killed him.
And shit?
Yeah, I guess they killed him.
Fuck, yeah.
And the family is like doing an interview, and she's like, no, he wouldn't harm anybody or nothing. He was just a thief. He had that problem, but he wouldn't harm nobody. So I don't know why they did this to him. I'm like, motherfucker, you broke into somebody's house, and they were there and they fucking whooped him. So it's like, you can't sit there and say him, my brother's a good person, a great person, but he just has a stealing problem, like,
Dude,
your boy has issues.
And that's its own fucking mental disorder too, bro. Some people just can't help it. It's crazy.
No,
I
it
mean,
was
they're getting killed for it.
my ex's I think it was her godmother. They're from San Felipe, and every time she would come to visit, they'd help tell the whole family, hey, so and so is coming, hide your purses, because she would fucking steal shit from the family, like from the purses.
Yes.
And I thought to myself, why don't you fucking confront this person? You know what I mean? But no, I guess it's one of those things, where everything swept under the rug and nobody says shit.
Yeah.
But they let her just keep doing it and do it, and and now they would hide the fucking purses and whatnot.
Like fucking Friday when Debo's coming by, you fucking hide your chain.
Yeah, you know what I mean? I was like, all right then. And then another case where a coworker, I guess they found some guy that was stealing from them, and they called the cops, and the cops got him. We don't fucking want him. Do whatever you want with him. And I guess he fucked them up so hard they broke his arm, and they just fucking threw him in the trench. And I guess the cops like, we'll come back later for him, and they fucking went back and picked him up, and he was all fucked up.
Damn.
Yeah, so I was like, whoo.
Yeah, man. And these days, street justice is rising because the law's just not there.
No.
Nobody's fucking
They
doing
can't
anything
do
to these
anything.
people.
Look at San Francisco. San Francisco's a fucking
No.
shit show, man. There's fucking criminals all over the place, and
That's bad.
I don't know if there's vigilantes there, but
Yeah, but I mean, I don't condone it, but at this time and age, for your safety, don't get involved. But if you see someone, they don't have nothing on them, and they're stealing your shit, fucking get your shit back. Give them fucking macanazo to the back of the head and get your shit. It's like, fuck, dude. All he's gonna do is a fucking, if even an overnighter, probably not even that.
No.
They're gonna write him a ticket. They're gonna let him go, and you ain't gonna get your shit back. So
he's
what's
gonna
the
go
point?
steal some shit from somebody else.
He's
not
gonna go
learn
do the
his
same
lesson,
thing
yeah.
tomorrow. So fuck,
Yeah.
it is what it is.
Yeah.
Get your shit.
Get your shit back.
Yeah.
You worked hard for it, damn it.
Yeah, Daniel.
No, Daniel San.
So then, Daniel, 26 years old. Exciting. What's next?
For this semester, we'll finish up class. I'm doing extra degrees by choice, so it's gonna be a few It's gonna be a good long 2 semesters. So, but I think it's gonna be worth it. Other than that, just focus on staying all right. It seems like
Yeah.
that's the most difficult fucking task because when you're good, you want to celebrate. When you're bad, you want to mope. So, um, yeah, just that, dude. Um, I
Everything's
don't
good
know.
though. You're in a good place.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Thankfully, the school psychologist checked in, and they were like, you want to come in for the semester, so that'll be good to have that outlet in there, and they always
Yeah.
offer a lot of resources, so I feel good. I feel good.
That's what's up.
I don't know
That's
if I'm
good.
gonna. I'm still on the maybe on volunteering this semester because
Yeah.
it seems like it's got a lot going on. So
Yeah.
I don't know if I'm gonna be volunteering. I think I'm gonna have to really lock in.
Yeah, don't over. I mean, if you can, don't overextend yourself when you
Mm-hmm.
because a lot of us do that where
Yeah.
we say yes to a lot of things, and at the end of the day, our
Mm-hmm.
fucking mental health and our state is kind of messed
Yeah.
up. So I mean, do what you can, bro. If you're doing well, proud of
Yeah.
you, bro. You're
Proud of
doing big
you.
I
things.
think.
Happy birthday.
Thank you. I think when I don't get to do a lot of stuff for myself, I'll end up staying late and then fucking staying late because I just want to chill, you know. So
Yeah, I'll
I
take
might
care
have
of
to.
you first and foremost.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Hmm.
All right,
What
Daniel.
about you guys? What's up with the work?
We're just hanging out.
I met my assistant. I guess you could call assistant supervisor. I worked with him yesterday. We got a lot of shit done. So, company I'm working with now. There's a lot of shit going on. It was mismanagement before, so we're trying to reorganize and get our shit together. But it's looking promising. So I'm staying positive.
Good stuff. Good stuff.
Mhm.
All right, Daniel. See you Friday night. We're driving out there Friday night. Ivan's driving Saturday morning, but we'll see you for Julie's birthday.
Yes, sir.
Once again, happy birthday. Happy 26th. So glad to see you way better than you were at 21. You come a long ways. We're proud of you. We love you. And we'll see you on the next episode. Love you,
All right, bro.
broski.
Love you.
Peace.
Take care.
Peace.
Got drinks, got smoke, got weed, got all the girls, got everything we need. And I see them all. But who brought the fat girl? Drink another, smoke another, get retarded. I know this where the party is, so get this bitch started. And if you want some liquor, girl, you can go and lick a girl. Get in it, pop until like 6 in the morning.